Hey you guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts on getting braces. So a lot of people ask me about my braces and how much they cost, did they hurt, how long do I have to have them on, so I figured I'd make a video about them. So I've had my braces on for about a year and a few months, almost 2 years, and I had Invisalign a year before that. So I have a list here on my phone that I'm going to read off first before I go into the do's and the don'ts of having braces, or if you're thinking about getting braces. Here's a list of questions that people have asked me or that I've heard about before getting braces that you might want to know. Okay, so do braces hurt when getting them? When I first got my braces, they didn't initially hurt at first. But after, yeah, they hurt probably like a few days after. They were really sore and I couldn't really eat what I wanted to eat. So yeah, not during, but after. Do braces cut the inside of your mouth? My braces have never cut the inside of my mouth, but I've heard stories about that, but everybody's different. So what are rubber bands for? So rubber bands are for to align your teeth and to tighten your teeth together. Does your gums get swollen? So my gums got swollen because I don't always floss, and you should always floss when you have braces on or Invisalign on, but especially braces. And that's the only time that your gums will get really swollen, if you don't take care of your gums and floss as often. How much are braces? So braces tend to range from, I've heard, between $2,500 to maybe $6,000. Do braces make you talk funny? So in my opinion, I think yes. Braces do kind of make you talk funny at first, and you then adjust to it and all that, but I still kind of talk funny after getting my teeth tightened, getting my braces tightened. Do braces make you keep your mouth open? For me, I don't just, sit up there with my mouth open like, oh my God. It's kind of like it makes your lips pop out a little more. You could tell when someone has braces on without them even speaking, because their lips kind of pop out or they poke out a little more. Would you need to get any teeth pulled before getting braces? So thank God I didn't have to get any teeth pulled out, because I probably would have cried about it and probably would not have gotten braces in the first place, or as quick as I did. But in some cases, yeah, you're gonna have to get some teeth pulled out if you have overcrowding, and if there's, they need to make room in your mouth for your braces to be all aligned and be super straight. So yeah, sometimes, depending on the person. Will you need anything before getting braces put on? Will you need to bring anything with you to your appointment? So I would say before getting braces on, you probably want to bring a lip balm, chapstick, because you're going to have your mouth open for a couple of hours, maybe an hour, a little over an hour, and your mouth is going to get really dry. Your lips are going to get dried out. Bring a water with you, and maybe ibuprofen or like some pain reliever, only because some people, I don't ever use ibuprofen or pain reliever. I don't need it. But the first time you get your braces put on, you probably want to bring it with you for after you already have them on. Okay, so now for the do's and the don'ts of having and getting braces. Number 1. Always have chapstick with you, always. Your lips are gonna get extra dried out when you have your braces on. Your lips are gonna get extra dry and chapped when having braces for whatever reason. So if needed, take a pain reliever, like I said before, after your appointment, because you are gonna feel some uncomfortable and a little bit of pain in the first few of your ortho appointments. Now, as time goes by, you're not gonna get uncomfortable. You won't feel as much pain as you did when you first got your braces on. Number 3, don't bite into hard foods like caramel apples, corn on the cob, and they tell you this when you first get your braces put on. So you'll know for sure when you get your braces put on. But don't bite into hard candy, caramel, apples, like anything that's too hard to tear, beef jerky, all that, because you will break a bracket and it doesn't feel good when you don't have all your brackets on, and it's just an inconvenience to go to your ortho, and especially if you don't live close by your ortho. Like me, I live about 20-30 minutes away from my ortho, so when I break a bracket, it's a whole process. So make sure you take care of your teeth. Number 4, don't use teeth whitening kits or toothpaste that whiten your teeth while you have braces, only because when you get your braces taken off, you're gonna have like boxes of stained yellow underneath or on top of your teeth, and the outside of your teeth that you whitened while you have braces on are gonna be super white, so you'll have like yellow stained boxes on your teeth. So number 5, try to be on time to your ortho appointments. Don't be late, because I know some ortho places are really like, strict on their time. And if your ortho is like my ortho is really busy, well known, and so if I'm late, I'll call like when I know I'm going to be late, just in case I have to move my appointment to a later time that day or whatever, or the next day. But you want to be on time. Don't get your appointment canceled, and you want to make sure you also make every ortho appointment that you booked, because if you miss out on that appointment, you're probably going to wait another 4 to 6 weeks, maybe even 2 months, and you want to get your braces taken off and have a clean, straight, nice smile as soon as possible, which is why you even got braces in the first place, right? So make your appointments on time. Number 6, floss as much as you can, and I say as much as you can because everyone who has braces knows that you're not gonna floss every single day, even though you should. And flossing is hard when you have braces. With the normal traditional flossing, it is hard. So I do recommend on investing in a water pick, because that's a lot easier, but still floss when you get that water pick as well. Number 7, take pictures of every appointment or after every appointment, because you're gonna want to see the progress. And I know when I first started my whole progress with straightening my teeth, and even when I had Invisalign, I took pictures before and after, and just to see the whole progress, because sometimes you don't know what's changing on you, because you're looking at yourself every day. There was a point when I was like, I don't feel like my teeth are shifting, and I just don't feel like it's a big difference. And when we looked back on my pictures, it was a big difference. I had a little gap. It was cute, but I had a little gap. I wanted to close it, and I forgot about the gap for whatever reason, because fortunately for me, my gap closed up pretty quickly because it was small. But that is a big difference when you have braces and your gaps are closing and all that. So always take before and after pictures of your ortho appointment. Always take pictures of your braces and your teeth, so you know you're making progress and you want to take care of your teeth. Number 8, watch what you drink. With sodas and coffee, they stain your teeth really bad, and especially if you're like me, I have clear bands on, so anything that I eat or I drink that's like really colored, or they're known to stain your teeth, like coffee. I love coffee, and but they do stain your teeth. So I do recommend that you drink with a straw, whether that's with the soda or with coffee. Drink with a straw so your teeth don't get affected. Number 9, Eat before getting your braces. Before your first ortho appointment, make sure you have a meal that fills you up, because after your appointment, after you're getting your braces on, you're gonna feel uncomfortable, you're gonna be in a little bit of pain, because the first few appointments of you getting your braces and tightening your braces are gonna be painful, only because you're not used to it, and the first month, the first 2 months is when your teeth are really shifting and getting used to your teeth moving all the time. So yeah, eat a nice meal before your appointment, because you're not gonna want to eat anything after your appointment. You're gonna want to take a pain reliever and go to bed, because that's what I did. So yeah, and if you do, some people have high tolerance. I normally do have a high tolerance, but getting your teeth pulled and you know, tightened together for me was very painful, and that's the only time it was painful. So yeah, make sure you take an ibuprofen after your first ortho appointment, so that you know that you'll be pain-free. Make sure you eat your meal before your appointment, because after you'll be in pain, tired, and wanting a soup or something very light that's not gonna affect your teeth. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to choose your bands wisely. I end up getting clear braces. Yeah, I end up getting clear braces because I didn't want anyone to really notice my braces, but people noticed them, people liked them. And two, I just feel like I didn't want any color in my teeth. But I do recommend, if you get clear braces, to make sure that you don't drink coffee to stain your teeth, or soda, or any other thing that's gonna stain your teeth, because the clear, even then, the clear turns yellow sometimes. It's an ortho appointment, and I've had my braces on for like 2 months, because I get mine switched out every 4 weeks. So if I miss an ortho appointment and I have to wear my Vans for 2 weeks, my clear Vans, they're, you know, eventually they get stained, because I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna get my teeth tightened in a few weeks. I'm gonna drink a coffee without the straw. And so yeah, you want to make sure that you choose your clear bands wisely. If you don't go to your ortho every 4 weeks like myself, just make sure that you choose a color that doesn't stain as easily. And if you do, just make sure you floss and rinse your teeth. Okay, so those are my tips and my do's and don'ts on getting braces. And if this video helped you guys out, please do like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll check you guys out in the next video.